Oh, is this gonna work? Oh, don't know. Don't know what to sing. What shall I sing? Is this even working? Got no fans in here at all. Fuck. Live. Well, hey, we've got someone. Random Nam 3. Oh, right. Hello. The cat's on holiday. Right, we've got some people. Ah, right. So this is my new computer. So I'm just testing the webcam. Can you actually hear me? Because I've got no idea if the sound works. Because I'm just a fucking idiot. Looking good. Oh, thanks. I do try. Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, we hear you. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. What should we talk about today? Should we talk about knobhead artisan frame builders, or should we talk about SRAM the? Well, what did I say? SRAM acronym for fucking shitheads. Or is it stupid fuckers? Oh. Fuck me. You're looking fly for the hairdresser or court or gay webcam. Sorry. What the shirt? I have to look like this for when I actually go to work. So yeah, is the pen working? Open a pencil case. I've got 3. Okay, so let's talk pens. So we've got the Lamy pencil, which I'm not really a fan of because it doesn't have a rubber, and I make a lot of mistakes, so I need to rub them out. Then we have my Kuratogas. So this one, which is my black one, that one, you see where the thing is, I've been biting on that too much, so that's gone a bit slack. Yeah, slack. Just like, you know what that is, right? And then this one, this is still got some stiffness in it. So there we go. Good thing I'm getting an artisan frame built with SRAM. Oh, fuck. Quick one. Were you in Quayside McDonald's, Hull, a couple of weekends ago? Yes, I was. I was in Inflator Nation, and then I went to get food afterwards. Inflator Nation's ace. There's like 50 million fucking balls. It's just ace. So that one was from, who was that from? Fuck's sake, this is going so fast I can hardly read it. Jonathan Revel. Right. Oh god, is this bust again? Oh no. What? No hoodie available. So someone actually remembers. I hate it when engineers wear hoodies. In fact, I don't know any reputable engineers who wear fucking hoodies. There's all these, when I go to Euro shite, all these people who like are the cycling fraternity wearing hoodies, and I just walk around in my tight top with my boobs on show. But you know, if you've got it, flaunt it. And if you're like a man child or whatever, then fuck it. Right. What is the update on the Evolve SEMA? Well, basically the weather's been shite, and I'm not going out in the snow because otherwise I'll get run over. I fucking knew it. Inflator Nation was epic. I can sleep tonight. Inflator Nation is the nuts. It is the nuts. I especially like the bit in the middle where 5-year-olds can go in there and just like throw balls at each other. It's just amazing, right? Right, sound levels could be a bit higher. How do I adjust it? Oh, fuck. Hold on, I need to blow my nose. Oh, fuck. That's not how you fucking do it, right? Mic. Oh, fuck. How do I adjust the sound? Oh shit. I don't know. Ah, fuck. I don't know. Fuck. When's the rent boy turning up? Oh, God. Maybe I'll speak a bit nearer to the mic. Is that better? Sound is good. Oh, right. Okay. When is the rent boy turning up? So it is 7:47 now. So I reckon about 8. You need to turn up the volume. Right. How many grams of fiber do you eat a day? That is a good question. So I have 1 banana from Albert Heijn, 2 bananas from Albert Heijn. Then we've got these, which are a pack of Volkorn Extra Lang Lekker, which I think means long life, bread rolls. Then these, which are called Pistolet bread rolls. And these, which are called muesli bread rolls. So, I don't know. Are you in NL? So, the Dutch border is 400 meters from here. Fucking hell, this is just going so fast. The glamour of hotel room, supermarket dinner, because you can't be asked to sit in a restaurant alone. Well, I could have gone. It's just I'm on a diet again. So I'm training for something. So I'm on a diet. And that basically means bread, water, and salad. Doing any hairdresser swapping tonight? Maybe. Chat took 2 minutes to dox Hambini. Yeah. I don't give a shit. Stop giving a shit. Yeah. In fact, where's the key for my car? Oh, it's over there somewhere, I reckon. Right. I have, what was it? Random question. I know you love Civic Type R's and Golf R's. Do I? All right. Your view on the BMW 140, that inline 6? No idea. Chat will take 3 minutes to knock on Hambini's door. Ah, dear. I need to blow my nose again. I've got a bit of a cold. That's why he's wearing a shirt. No engineer wears a shirt. Well, I'm not taking it off today. That's. I get way too much abuse when I take my shirt off, because not from anyone on there, but just basically because the boys at work just think I'm a bit of a bit gay. Especially last time when I started wearing the tight clothes, because the female following went up on my channel. So then I've just carried on, really. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Right. Are you in Germany? Don't forget to pop to Yischenbike if you get a chance. Yeah, I suppose so. It's not far from here anyway. What are you training for? To beat Bonnie Blue's record. Hambini has become a commercial for overpriced Chinese frames now that suck and should be 500 versus 5K. Oh man, you haven't seen the Artisan bollocks that they make in the UK these days. BTR fabrications and what is a fabrication? And what was the other one? That Starling thing. That was a bag of shit, wasn't it? Name a 5K Chinese frame. Isn't that in color thing around about that? I don't know. Actually, I don't really care. My wife is a massive fan of yours. Fucking hell. The female followers are just looking for their princess blankets. How much would it take to kiss Factor Bikes Man? Well, I would actually go and do it, because you know how crazy I am. So I would just probably just like go up to him and go, mwah, and then kiss him on the head. Because do you know, in the 1998 World Cup, who was the captain of the football team? Used to kiss Fabian Barthez on the head. I've forgotten his name. Shit. French captain. Anyway, right. Right. BTR Fabrication loves the dirty reamer in more than one way. Laugh out loud. Is he wearing a what? A hemshen? What do you think of chain waxing? I'm not too enamored with chain waxing, because when I use it, it just tends to come off. I'll just stick to. No, it wasn't Zidane. It definitely wasn't Zidane. It was whoever got sent off or got 2 yellows in the semi, because he wasn't in the final. I can't remember who it was, but anyway, I've lost where I was. I forgot. Oh, Laurent Blanc. That was it. Laurent Blanc. That was it. Laurent Blanc. Are you on the gear, bro? I'm on Shimano mainly. Opportunity being in the Netherlands, visit fast forward wheels. I suppose I could do. Are they in Zwolle? I think they're in Zwolle. Or is it in Enschede? Don't know. So, Are you streaming while being captured by a hairdresser? If so, blink 3 times. Have you considered recumbents for the commute hairdressing appointment? Not really. I mean, well, what can I say? So my basic riding is, so there's the TTs, which I quite like doing. And then there's, especially since they went and relaxed the pissing rules, because before they had just like time trial bikes, but now they've got road bikes. So we can have a more relaxed geometry. And then it's like fighting around. But like when I'm away, I used to take the bike. Well, I still do take the bike when it's warmer. I mean, it's been fucking snowing in the Netherlands for a while. Are you an FC Cologne fan? FC Köln fan? And if so, why? So I used to live in Cologne for quite a while. So yes. So in the Cologne Stadium, Rhein Energie Stadion. Is it still called the Rhein Energie Stadion? It was called the Mungersdorf Stadion at one point. Yeah. FC Köln. Is the princess blanket necessary for sleeping? Where do people think of these questions? Yes. Oh my god, this is just going so crazy. I can hardly think. Oh my word. Our look frame still the top of the pops. Is it snowing there? No, it stopped snowing. I think it's like 4 degrees, 5 degrees outside. It's warmed up a bit. Our look frame still the top of the pops. Not anymore. I basically think that the manufacturing that comes out of China now is better. I mean, you've seen, those of you who watched it saw SRAM today. So that's supposed to be, Western manufacturing. No one really says anything about it. When something like Magine, some problem with the Magine, everyone's all over it. Having said that, I think Magine today signed up with a cycling team to supply them with turbo trainers and head units and taillights. So there's another one where the Chinese manufacturer has, got to that point. Oh my god. Oh my word. You butthurt SRAM someone in SRAM video, I see. Well, I just presented what was shown. So Marlon Bonelli, have you seen Zero Friction Cycling? Yeah, when I get round to it, I'll have to respond to him. The thing is, Zero Friction, it's just a bit of a con man, really, because he says it's a hobby business that turns over $400,000 a year. How can that be a hobby business? And it employs, or did employ, someone, but now he's had to let that person go. That's not a hobby business. That's just a proper business. So anyway, who is your least favorite and most favorite YouTubers? Oh, that is a good one. I quite like watching Map Deck. that's all I would say. I like watching him because as soon as he comes on the video, all I get on my phone is just comments from absolutely reaming it. So I quite like watching him. It's quite good. So yeah, I quite like watching him. What's the least favorite one? The boring one. Zero Friction Cycling is boring because he does like 5-hour videos over, a bottle of water or a pencil or something. Right. What's this? ZZZ Viz Kizik. Come on, bud. You know this. Doctor the King. What? I've no idea what you're on about. SCV-48V. I have no idea. Right. Hello, Hambini. Well, I'm not answering your question because you spelled my name wrong. Fucking idiot. Right. Peak talk, prick talk, during rider. I think map deck isn't that bad. Oh, okay. So these are the people who you like or not. Right. Jesus. I can't hear map deck talking about pro mechanic. There is nothing like a pro mechanic. It's just a good one. I don't know. The thing is, pro mechanic is a bit of a, you call yourself a pro mechanic. I can call myself an engineer because that's a matter of fact. But would I call myself a good engineer? Not really. I don't give a flying fuck. That's it. I just don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. You get to a point where you just stop caring. And I stopped caring long ago. Oh dear, right. Right, even me. Have you tested sub 1 kilo wheels? So there's two bits of that. So they are being tested, but not on a bike. Now the reason why they're not being tested on a bike yet is because the weather's crap. The other bits of the testing, which don't require the bike, they have been tested, and they did perform very well. So, oh my god, are you in Iran? No, I'm not. Where are you, Hambini? Right, so that's the challenge. You got to figure out where I am. So all you know at the moment is I've got some muesli. Is that pronounced muesli? Muesli bollen. Some Falcon bollen. Spa Rhino mineral water. And what other clue do you need? He's in Kiev. No. Okay. No. Oh, Holland, Denmark, Sweden, Germany, Norway. Plug socket. You want plug sockets? Oh shit. They are Shuko sockets. There we go. Down there. Stroke Varfel. Ooh. Someone's getting closer. No. Oh god, right. Is there anything engineering wise that stop you go? Oh, this is a good question, I think. Is there anything engineering wise that made you stop and go, Jesus, that's a decent bit of work that's gone into that framework bike that Peak Talk had on his show. That is exceptional. I mean, I haven't seen it in real life. I've never touched it, but looking at it, I would say that was high class. Reaper Barn. I haven't been there for a while. When did I last go there? I can't remember actually. Jeez. Are you still friends with Absolute Black? I'm always friends with Absolute Black. They won't be friends with me soon after I rumble their tax scam. In fact, he's called Marcin Golec. Mysteriously, he's got an Andorran address, and he's registered his company as being Andorran, despite living in the UK, which I don't think he's allowed to do. So we'll expose that on YouTube probably next week. Right, not Swiss. I think the Swiss have the pin that comes out. Oh no, is this thing? No. Judging from the basic room, Hambini is in Van der Valk Hotel in the Netherlands. Ooh. Tax dodging Fanny. Scope Cycling, that shitty 3D printed up, is also from Eindhoven. Is that pronounced Eindhoven or Eindhoven? Are you going to meet up and kick their ass? So in Eindhoven, there is Shimano, who is, I think, on the Philips campus. I might go and like piss on their door or handle or something. Eindhoven. Okay. Well, you just said Eindhoven. Aachen. EI equals I. All right. Have you seen Bike One's new aero bottom bracket? Do you know they've changed their design? So this might come as a bit of a surprise to some people. So Biconi or Bike One, their one-piece bottom bracket has changed design. So on T47, the non-drive side is no longer fully captive. So they're taking that away. Because when they brought it out and Map Deck went cuckoo over it, I was like, how are they going to get it so it matches? Because you've got like basically a 2 mil tolerance on T47 86.5, because there's 85.5 as well. And I don't know how you could get the axial tolerance, the axial fit. So my bottom brackets are like one cup that threads in from the right, one cup that threads in from the left, and then goes together. Theirs is just one that goes in, and then you have this captive ring that goes around. And I was like, well, how do you get that to seat? It transpires they can't. So they've changed the design pretty much on the sly. And it was one of my viewers sent in a picture and said, what do you think of this? So I wrote back and I went, well, I don't know how they managed to get it so it fits. And yeah, there we go. Right. Sorry, I've got a cold. Do you have an opinion on Cannondale CAD frames? Is that the aluminium one? I think they brought a new one out, leaked images, something like that. How can a bottom bracket be aero? I mean, it's bollocks, isn't it, man? It is just absolute bullshit. If I wanted to put a video, I might just put an Instagram mocking post out with one of my bottom brackets and said, your bottom bracket, Bike One, is not as aero as mine. Designed by a knobhead in his shed in England. Right. Oh, God, I've got a really bad cold. Right, hold on, I need to get tissue. Have you ever met Crap Deck? No, never met him. I'll say hello to him. I'll go shake his hand. I'm not got. I don't know. I'm not really bothered about, lovers tiffs and all that. What's this Danger Home build? No, what idea was. How similar or different is your Evo 386 versus BB Infinite version? I think BB Infinite, there's two things, I guess. One is they use, I think they call them Ceramitech bearings. It's just their own brand. They buy them from China and then, laser etch and whatever, put them in. Their top hats, which you can see in the SRAM video, I wouldn't say as accurate as mine. I think I've got better fit tolerance on them than they do. Yeah. Have you ever got anything wrong? Every day, with every minute, I get something wrong. The wall on your right is giving me vertigo. What can I do about it? Not a lot, right? We've got Velodictorian on here, one of my critics. Since you're sniffing so much, thoughts on the 10 tons of cocaine caught of the Canary Islands? No idea. All right, but why do you have real... what the fuck? But why? I would love to have real big AliExpress logo and title on it. I find that to be funny. No idea. All right. I can't believe 200 people are actually watching this. This is ridiculous. H-Works hubs, where to buy as an end consumer. If you want one, email me and I can probably get hold of one for you. What do you think of all the 3D printed frames that were displayed this year at the bike shows? Well, the only one that I saw that looked even remotely good was the one from Light Carbon. And even then, the guy from Light Carbon, he was quite open about the technical limitations of it. So he said, this is where we're going, but we're nowhere near where we want to be yet from a mechanical perspective. So he's having to put reinforcements inside to take up the strength, but that makes it heavier. Oh, jeez, right. The pen is working. Should I be worried about running a wheel with non-captive spokes? I don't think so. Why are you always in Germany? I do a lot of work here. Ties me. 200 of us are waiting for the Factor Guy hairdresser hotel. I would piss myself if Rob Gitellis walked through that door or banged on the door. That would just be brilliant. What a hero. David Burgess. Right, I've got the Cannondale Topstone aluminium bike. Those wells look mighty. Big rider. Will the frame break away mid-tubing? You're not likely to break the frame mid-tubing. It's more likely to break at the wells. If anything, if you put a dent in the tubing, it makes it significantly weaker. So just worry about dents in metal tubing, not it failing midlife. Because as soon as you put a dent in, it's more likely to crumple. Hello from Belfast. What do you think of the new Factor 1 aero bike? Is it worth the money? I don't know. Do you ride carbon or alloy bars? Carbon. I've got carbon. The Time Skylon has. I can't remember if that's got carbon or not. Is that the 3T Pro? I think the Skylon still has aluminium bars. Carbon stem. I have got a set of Time carbon bars and a Time stem that's carbon. If you can get hold of those things, they are peak bike, because you can also, I prefer it on them because you can tilt the handlebars slightly, whereas on the modern ones, when it's one piece, you can't tilt the ends much. What do you think of Silka and Josh Portner? I don't know. He's a bit of a I don't know. He's more commercially driven than I would say technically driven. So I mean, on his video where he said, how's it gone for Silka this year? He said, we haven't faced any of the problems because we've got warehouses in 4 or 5 countries. Well, that is it bollocks? What's all these heart signs and things coming from? I'm not sure. I don't know. Someone must be hammering the button. No, what be actually funny, and I guess no one has done it. Start with aluminium frame, test it in wind tunnel, then put 3D printed plastic parts on it. Someone should do it. All right. How do I stop all these bloody fucking emojis going up through the chat thing? Fuck. I reckon some of you are just doing it on purpose. Oh, okay, it's moving now. Did running up your FTP? Did running up your FTP? Oh, does that mean, does running help your FTP? Well, I haven't not run, so I can't give you that that straight answer. Is that? Oh my god. Do you change your oil at 5k miles or follow manufacturing advice? I change it every 6 months. I got 122 hemoglobin and just PRD 276 20 minutes. I think the running certainly helps your VO2 max, because I think what's mine now? 57, 58, 59, something around there. It's not quite 60. When I actually had it tested properly, it was 61, I think. But the Garmin one's really sensitive to the heart rate sensor you use. Because when I changed my heart rate sensor, I noticed it moved quite a lot. But parking that to one side, Yeah, I think it helps quite a bit with the running. Do you see a Chinese manufacturer eventually competing with Time on frame quality? I think that Evolve Chima is probably there or thereabouts. There's a frame that's on my Patreon called XM Carbon Speed, and that's made in one piece. And then when you geometrically check that, that's again well made. I think it's like $1,300, which for a one piece frame, I think is really, really good because it costs a bucket to make a frame like that. So I don't think Time. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. I think Time's a well-made bike, but I just think the others will just catch up and overtake them. I mean, the speed of progress in China is relentless. Right. Do I need to go or what? Is anyone going to ask me some like probing questions? We've missed all the ones about Factor Man. Are you going to planning on making a video post on change and chain? I might do one on Greece. I've seen some of the stuff on Greece. it's just comical, isn't it? Really. Oh, I need some water. Hold on. Who makes good endurance bikes that are not focused on racing geometry, long top tube, reach, and short stack? Ooh, the Windspace C5, maybe. We'll say that one. I've never tried a Ventum bike, so I can't really comment. Are oversized jockey wheels a scam? Are they a scam? Yes, because the price they charge and the gain you get from the alleged reduced friction is bollocks compared to the extra drag you get. So, Zero Friction said he's going to sue me for defamation because I said he's a fraud. Well, you can just go back and say you claim your business is a hobby business, but you've got $400,000 turnover and you employ someone. I would say that was fraudulent. So tell him to fuck right off. Look at that freaky helicopter USA used in Venezuela. Yeah. Ceramic bearings worth it. Well worth it to deplete your wallet. Line ceramic speeds pockets. I'm not quite sure. I mean, they must be absolute geniuses for that business model because the guy who runs it used to be an SKF sales guy. He must know that the drag is basically the seals, and he still sells them. So he's done really well there. Does journalistic license give you diplomatic immunity? I'd probably say so. What's your favourite sport to watch? Darts. I like watching darts. Joey Mills. He says he's going to get my personal details from YouTube too. Don't know how that works. Just let him get on with it. He's just been a prick. Anyway, Joey, you call me a fraud and a shill all the time, and I never really get that worried about it. In fact, I think I probably just encourage it, but there you go. Mainly because I don't give a shit. I just think it's banter. But some people actually take it to heart and get upset by it. Thoughts on the new BBB valves? Are these the full bore things? I mean, I've got the click valves, and there's a video on YouTube on my YouTube about that one as well. The problem with the click valve is not so much the technical issue, it's because there's so much market penetration of Presta and Schrader that everyone's just worked with those two standards for so long. I think it'll take a huge effort to get a third party in there. Joey Mills, but you are a shill. All right. See, There you go. I don't give a fuck. Right. Valedictorian. Have Trump's idiotic tariffs affected your BB sales to the US? Couldn't comment because you asked the question. Right. New standard BB shell coming out powered by SRAM. Laugh out loud. I'm too excited. Is it worth to go from 50 millimeters depth to 80? How much faster would I be with watts? I think 80 is probably going to be uncontrollable. I mean, if you live in England, yeah, I think you can measure it in terms of days. So, like on a 30 mil wheel set, you'd probably be able to ride 98% of the days, 2% of the time, which is basically a storm that you don't want to be out in. It'll be too windy for you to go out in. 50 mil will probably get you 90% of the days. When you get to 80 mil, it's a bit dicey in crosswinds. That I wouldn't be a fan of it. Can I be your bodyguard? Of course. The better the loving, the better. Right. Used pressure for over 30 years. Da, 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 da. Oh my god, this is just moving so fast. Would you leave your job to concentrate on cycling engineering? Nah, not. No. A lot of people have asked me that. It just bicycle engineering. It just bores me. I mean, you watch me on YouTube. That's just me having a laugh. Just don't give a shit about the rest of it. Yeah. Does Hambini approve light carbon? Well, I've had a couple of their frames, and they have been good. And I'd say a lot of other people have bought them as well, and they've not really had any issues. The thing is, when some of these companies have an issue, then all the haters are all over it because they're a Chinese brand. So, yeah, but I think that will change. I mean, if you look at WinSpace and even Evolve and the UK market, has had so much market penetration. What is your gym routine? Don't know. Is it leg day? Leg day, chest day, arm day? No idea. I don't really pay. I don't really pay that much attention. Just go in and then just go once round. Are your engineering colleagues in the loop with cycling? Yes, a lot of them do ride bikes. Would you work in automotive engineering specifically for Toyota? Someone knows a bit more about me than they're letting on, so so they know where Cologne is. So yeah, I would. 90 zeros or tens for bike build quality? Ooh, that is a good question. I would say early zeros because carbon technology came in and people were still spending their time doing it. So I would say then. What do you think about bike fit? Is it a scam? So the hairdresser does my bike fit because she's got various bits that she uses for a job, like is it goniometers and all sorts. And I think she understands the human anatomy better than a bike fitter. Um, and then that's who does mine. And then since she did it, I haven't really changed it. Whether I'd get more from going to see a bike fitter or not, I don't really know. I don't really care that much, provided my balls don't hurt, my knee joints don't hurt. I'm not really that bothered. Is angular bearings good for BB? Probably doesn't need it. Well, it doesn't need it because I've done the calcs. I've done it in practice. It's just a way to sell more, I think. Is Toyota in Germany? Yes, they are in Cologne. Saw a very interesting recall on Decathlon's bikes last week. The cranks can suddenly turn backwards while riding. All right. Do you back squat? If so, what weight would you typically build for a 3? I don't know. I don't do any of that. I honestly don't. I need to sneeze. I don't need to sneeze. Am I going to sneeze? No. Do you still use Grinder? Yes, all the time. It is the best thing since apps came out. Yes, Toyota is in Köln-Marsdorf. I know someone working there. Yes, it is. It is between Köln-Marsdorf and the tram stop Haus Forst. Oh God, right. Tackle on YouTube. I saw him on there the other day. No idea what you're on about. Do you think it's possible to get into the bike industry as a career change? More like technical engineering side, but without a scientific background. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend you go into the bike industry, really. Why do you think the Chinese brands are far worse in brand image building than Western brands? They are products, but their brands don't appeal to masses. I think this actually stems back. So when they started marketing them, they did such a crap job with some stupid names and stuff like that that they screwed up from the start, made it even worse, and now only slowly are they getting back on track. So yeah, that's what I think. What European country has the best and worst engineers? Um, there is a big cultural divide in engineers, so people are different depending on where they're from. So you've got German engineers who tend to be quite straight, bit. Some of them are quite boring, and then some of them are quite dirty. Basically, the ones that watch British TV. There's your extreme. Then some of the engineers from like Southern Europe, Spain, Italy, I find it quite difficult to work with some of them. I think it's just a different culture, but they're just so laid back. I wish I was as laid back as they were. Yeah. Is there any other questions? Because I might just head off now. I might go and sleep, seeing as it's like 8:25. Oh my God, what's happening now? Message retracted. All right, what's that? What's your opinion on steel and aluminium bikes from companies like Stiebel? No idea. If you're going to get titanium or whatever, Waltley's where you want to go. If you had to decide on R&D spending for bikes, where would you direct money? Make things more accurately and cheaper. I think that's supposed to say TPU versus latex. So I use TPU now, and I wouldn't. I would use that rather than tubeless. But yeah. Do you plan on producing frames or do a featuring with a well-known brand? I think you need to know where the limits of your expertise are, and carbon manufacturing is not my expertise. If you ask me to make something like a fan blade or something out of metal, that would probably help. But car manufacturing, just leave it to the people in Xiamen. They've got it down to a fine art. Right, I'm going to go now. So what time is it now? 8:27. So at 8:30, I'm off. I speak German. Wunderbar. What the fuck? I just go there though. I don't know what this means. Location reveal. Why is there a champion hat next to you? I don't know. Don't know what that means. There's like champion number 2, whatever that means. I don't know. Oh, got here. Okay. Oh, well, you should have tuned in a bit earlier. We're on 219 people are tuning in to watch me talk shit for 45 minutes. What do you think of the Velo build? Well, the last Velo build that came in was garbage, and the guy got his money back. So that says a lot. Oh God, this is moving up so fast. This is crazy. It's awesome and saying we just need someone to come through the door, don't we? That's what we need. Maybe I should just ring my friend up, the snood, and get him to come through the door. How long we got left? We've got 2 minutes left. Oh God, apologise. I've got a cold. I'm the goat, hairdresser through the door. Oh, so fancy. Everyone likes my my Marks and Spencer shirt. Look, we live for this shit. How sad you must be. Man. I need more tissues. Ugh. How many pros do you work with? I can take that one of two ways. How many pros do you work for? My next trip's going to be to the car club. So some of these, some of the people on here will know what that is. Others won't. So they'll be feverishly Googling it to know what an FKK or car club is. How much do you pay for a pro full set? I think it's about €150 these days. I wish you were happy ending. Oh, this is it. This is where the conversation is going. Can you clean my bottom brackets? Maybe I should ask that BTR Fabrication or the Starling man if I can clean his bottom bracket with my blowtorch. Oh, yeah. What's this? Did you shadow man ban me, boo boo? What? I've no idea what you're on about. Absolutely no. God, there's some absolute lunatics on here. Right, I am about to go. Oh my word, this is just like firing off. Is this live one a week? I might do it once a week. Do you reckon I should do it once a week? I might do it once a week. I don't know. I quite like the shit, really. It just keeps me sane. Now we'll have to have a little theme, so someone will have to send me some shit in so we can talk about it on the live stream. Right. All right. We'll see if we can do it once a week. Where am I next week? I might be able to do it next week. I think I'm here next week. Yes, I am here next week. So we can do it in next week. All right. Right. I'm going. So someone send me some shit and then I will do another live stream next week. And then if anyone's around on the first week of February, I don't know, in Holland, Germany area and wants coffee or drink or whatever, then do let me know. Right. Right, I am going. So till next time, I will wave bye-bye and say keep banging your hairdresser. Ciao, ciao. Right, how do I get off this? How do I actually turn this off? Oh, bollocks. Fuck, where's the stop button? Fucking... Fuck. Oh, end stream. Right, see you later. Bye.